Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Living as Lopes. And today, what we got is this. Rain, rain, go away. You're stuck inside with games to play. Distress from midterms and focus on these games instead. Take this time to have fun and see how everybody's semester is going. Games.
Very fancy bag.
Scrabble, catchphrase, okay.
Nice.
Okay. Here.
We have cards. Do you know what this game is? Anomia?
Anomia? No.
Do they come with instructions? Yeah.
Oh, here are instructions.
That's nice.
That's how we play. Okay.
All right, so we got catchphrase and anomia.
Let's go down.
Yeah, let's go
Yes.
downstairs.
This table. Dude, people are already here for karaoke night. Sit in the circle area-ish. Two teams. Okay, so how do you play catchphrase again?
Normally catchphrase is like every other person is your team because you like pass it.
Oh,
And
so we can go
whoever-
around in a circle too. That works. It's
Us three versus you three.
Or yeah, you could just pass it across. It doesn't matter.
And it's just you like try to get your team to say the phrase without actually saying the phrase. And this is a football team in the Big Apple.
New York Times.
Do I press next for you? I don't know.
So you do this with your front yard in the grass.
Mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
It's what's happening outside right now,
Raining.
and then like
Raining cats and dogs.
when there's a box and you put something inside the box. It's not a swoosh. It's a
Dunk.
no. Inside a box. When I'm making a list.
Check mark.
Yes. Now put them together.
Rain check.
Yes.
Okay, sings the Sunday night football theme song. Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, Carrie Underwood.
Yes.
Yeah, Carrie Underwood sings a song. Oh, she's in Harry Potter.
Emma Watson.
Yep.
The only person anyone knows from Harry Potter.
Okay, it's on the beach. Not the water, but and then what's happening right now? Yeah.
It's an animal at the zoo. It's the biggest one,
Elephant.
and it's a signature body part.
Elephant trunk.
It's a bunch of snow coming down off of off a mountain.
Avalanche.
When we were at casino night, there was the place upstairs that was called the
High bidder table.
Close.
High roller.
LeBron got dropped from the Cavaliers, so he was
I know traded, like,
he's not captive, but
gosh dang it.
he's let out of jail, so he's
Free
I'm a secret.
free agent.
No. Okay, this is a type of food. It's healthy,
Salad.
and then baka.
Chicken salad.
Oh, when you were a little kid, this was a very popular show. It had a little girl in it, and she had a backpack.
Dora the Explorer. She had a backpack.
You almost look in his glasses and see it.
When you want to make music, you go to the,
Studio.
what kind?
Recording studio.
Ooh, good. Yeah!
I knew it was gonna be close. I was getting ready.
All right, should we try this other game?
Should we do the other game? All right. Chaos, the game where common knowledge becomes uncommonly fun. The goal of the game is to win the most cards by facing off with other players. So split it
Divide those
into
into
two
two.
piles.
Like even piles
I don't think it matters.
Now you take a card.
from either one.
Yep.
And then flip it in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, that was a lot.
All right.
Unfortunate.
Whitney, since you shuffle, it's your turn.
Okay. So then,
Ontario.
Montreal, Toronto.
I honestly couldn't read it. I was trying to
Halifax.
read it upside down. I was just like, what does that say?
Nope, then it's
No, it's his.
Mary had a little lamb.
Okay. and you
What?
grab
Are you
it.
supposed to come up with like
Oh, okay.
a type of lizard? I was like, what?
I couldn't think of anything. I was just like, what? I'm thinking of things for my own card, and I'm like, why am I doing
me
that?
too.
I know.
Nike
Whoa!
or Vans.
So fast.
Ugly. I was gonna say. I was like,
You look at the car, you looked at me, and you're like, that was not gonna happen.
this was a thinking game. Like, this is not what I wanted for midterms.
A circus performer.
Or
Zac
orthodontist?
Efron.
Gecko.
Yeah, I still can't think of a poet. Well, I'm losing.
Ground toe from the left.
I know, right?
I was trying to think of his name.
Jerusalem.
Right? Is that?
Yeah. Wait, no.
No, Coyote.
That's the city.
Coyote.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the city.
I would have said city too.
Yeah, I can think of something.
Conoco.
I think that was a tie.
Yeah, that's a tie.
Okay.
Tiebreaker? Yeah.
Ted Bundy. No.
Does anyone want to make a verdict?
That was another tie.
We literally said the same thing.
Those documentaries are going on.
Yeah, I know.
Froyo! Is that brand?
No.
No, it's not.
Yo play. And so I get that card.
Lamborghini.
We're making time.
Because I already said yo play, so I couldn't say it again.
This is supposed to be like a de-stressor episode.
Yeah, I'm
Just kind of a get to know you more.
Are you guys? Have you guys been stressed with finals week,
Or midterm?
midterms?
Yes. I got so many. I had 2
Well,
quizzes
are you
this
guys-
week, 3 quizzes next week, and then I have a midterm the following week.
I thought it was just me. All of a sudden, just like so much random stress. I've been like super stressed out recently. I thought it was just me. Like
No, I don't know
Everything-
what. It's just that time of the semester and stuff. And we just had a 3-day weekend, but it's still like I didn't get enough rest.
Right, ready.
Step over, hurdle,
Yeah.
airplane, Superman, bird. It's a bird. It's a plane. Flying.
I don't know.
Okay, pass.
Plunging the toilet.
Yeah, that works.
Eating ice cream. Licking. Opening up. Lighting a birthday cake. Cupcake.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, you got it.
Putting on makeup? Yeah. Tying your shoe?
Yeah.
Putting butter on bread? Making a sandwich? Tail?
Smoking.
Are you kidding?
Yep. Singing, karaoke. Blowing bubbles.
Jump rope? Oh,
What?
sumo wrestling? Flashlight? Weightlifting? World?
Keep going.
Oh, never mind.
Throw? Plane? Fly? What? What? History? Flying through history? What? History book?
Yeah. There's no way.
It's hot. What? Hot stomach? Hot. Guys, I'm really bad at this game. Throwing up?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, that was good.
So how's your guys' semesters going?
Mine's going pretty good. I really thought I had everything like in the bag, knew what I was doing. I'm taking 3 programming classes, and I really felt like I understood everything. But we have this milestone due this weekend, and the more I like realized what I had to do, the more I questioned what I knew, and so it's just been a ton of stress because I didn't really understand what I was doing at all. I was just like sitting in class like, I have no idea what you're saying or what's going on or where I am right now. But today kind of helped. We only have class twice a day or twice a week, so
Tuesday, Thursday class?
yeah.
Mine's been pretty great. Like, I can't complain. I don't have midterms. I just keep having homework that gets harder and harder every time, but I love it, so.
Yeah, do all of you guys have midterms or quizzes
I
a lot?
only have midterms. I have no assignments. I just have like quizzes and midterms and
Ooh.
finals. That's all the points I get though. So like if I fail like my midterm, like I'm done.
That's a lot of pressure to have.
For my econ 350 class, or what class? Is it 360? Yeah. Like we have a midterm, we have final, and then we have homework like every 2 weeks.
My class is structured differently. Like we don't have any quizzes or tests, which is super nice.
You're so lucky.
We just have assignments and like projects every 2 weeks that are due. And we like work on them for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, same. I get an assignment, it's every 2 weeks, that's it.
That sounds so nice.
It is.
It's pretty nice.
So nice.
My semester is going pretty well. I don't have a lot of midterms, but I'm in 8 classes, so it's like a lot of homework. Like I'm only in 16 credits, but just how my major is, I have like assignments for every class still, you know, so it's
Is it
can be
kind
a
of
lot,
like
but
your version of labs,
Yeah.
essentially? So like you have like a lecture and then like you have to like do it in the studio or
kind of.
Kind of?
It's like a whole separate thing, but it is kind of like labs.
okay.
Yeah, it's like considered like a lab class, you know.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just like 8 classes. That's ridiculous, man. Like how are you like alive currently?
Yeah, I know, right? I
Like,
was like, oh my goodness.
I'm like I only have 4 and I'm literally about to die in a hole. But
I got
it's
3. It's a nice life.
I'm so jealous. Like how are you? What?
3?
Yeah.
It was super nice to have like a brain break. Like I've been studying pretty much all day for a quiz tomorrow, so it was nice to just like not do school for like 2 hours. But then I have to go back to school after this, which is awesome.
I know.
I'm like, oh gosh. I'm more tired mind though. Really tired right now. Yeah, honestly. I'm like, my brain's a little fried right now, thinking, but.
It's nice to be like off like television and my phone and things like that too. I like to like, take a break with my friends and like play cards and things like that. For sure.
It's really nice to like get away from like social media, like technology, throw it out the door.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you got to see
You always do the outro.
a few options. You don't do that. Thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you got to see a little bit about what there is to do on campus. Some fun, unique things. What else can I add to that?